Hello. Hey, everybody. What's going on? It's been a long time, but I know, you know, that I know change gonna come. Anyways, long time talking to you guys. So this is gonna be just a little, new type of way that I'm gonna come at you guys about things going on in the world of college and also in my life. I decided to switch the way that I do my podcast and the way that I do my own just way of talking to you guys, the ones that like to listen. And I wish I could tell who was listening and whatnot, but that's the fun thing about technology, the whole technology game. So long story, but we'll start from the beginning. Since the last time we spoke, only got 13 minutes. You guys might get a part two. You guys might get a part two. But so I don't know if you guys knew this. I'm not sure, but I was working at 7-Eleven after graduating for about 3.5-4 months, just picking up cash and applying to jobs, applying to jobs around Springfield, Missouri that I wanted to go and use my degree, and also, blessed enough, hopefully enough, that I would get this job that I could spend time with my daughter and be the dad that I want to be with my daughter. So, I got an interview. Well, not much of an interview. I got a job offer over the phone, and I took it, and I loved it, and I love it now. I moved to Springfield, Missouri, so I quit my 7-Eleven job. But prior to finishing my 2 weeks at 7-Eleven, I was robbed. It's crazy to talk about it. I was robbed. Yeah, man, at gunpoint, 2 guns, actually. I was robbed for all my stuff that I was walking home with from work. It was like 10:20. And for those that, carry guns, or those that, feel the need that gun is a protection for you guys, all I say is be very safe with those. You never know what could happen, if you, you're not really prepared for holding a gun, having the property of a firearm in your possession. That's something very serious. And I can tell you that that's probably one of the scariest things that happened in my life. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's probably the scariest thing that happened in my life. Leave comments. I'm not going to continue to talk about it, but if you want me to talk about it, I'll definitely tell you guys everything that happened during that situation. But we're going to speed on through that. So I got this job at a hospital. I became a psychiatric technician, and I work on the children's floor of a psychiatric ward here in Springfield, Missouri. And it's not what everyone thinks it is, but it's also everything that you think it is as well. It's a world that if you don't understand what you're getting yourself into, it would be a very hard thing to transition to from whatever job you had prior. And I can't really explain. I'm not going to tell you about any of the people or things that I've heard or anything like that. But I will also tell you this. The stories or the situations that these kids are in are terrible. Very terrible. I see and hear things all the time at my job, and I work and I love my job, and it's really about affecting these kids to understand that you can't give up on yourself, because if you give up on yourself, you can't expect anyone else to care for you or give any type of push for you. You can't forget that you have to push yourself every day. And that's what I tell the kids all the time. it's now the 2020. Happy New Year to everybody. Merry Christmas as well. I just want you guys to know, push all the way. With whatever you plan on doing 2020 this year, push all the way. Do not stop. Do not hesitate at all to continue to grind. Don't settle. Don't sweep anything under the rug that can't be fixed or thrown out to the trash. That's mine to you. That's mine to you. It's great, man. If anyone wants to know how my life is, what it is, it's great. I love it, man. I'm here. I'm with my daughter. I spend every weekend, if it's like for 20, 30 minutes, I go and spend it with her. I got, because I work every other weekend. I work full time. I work every other weekend. So, this weekend I was off, so I was able to spend, yesterday and today with her. I got to watch her play basketball. I got to watch her run around. And tonight I cooked for her and we had a great time, man. It was awesome. I can't ever regret anything that I did, where I'm at now. And for those that know me, that know me, stay, as one of my friends would always say, stay woke. It's amazing. So, this is just the new year, obviously, but also just how I'm going to come at you guys about everything. College, I bet for a lot of kids right now is crazy. There's a lot of things to expect. Up here, man, it's going wild. Kansas City just won the Super Bowl against my Niners, and I'm a diehard Niner fan, so it's been lit. And I live in a one-bed studio. I live in one bed studio, but I also live next to the minor league St. Louis Cardinals baseball stadium, their team. So it's awesome because when I got off of work after watching the Super Bowl, I worked the Super Bowl after I got off and I got home, I got to hear a whole bunch of fireworks, like bah, 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 and it was all coming from the stadium. Like no one was sleeping that day, So college atmosphere up here in the Midwest is very real. It's so real. It can't be contained in a way. People travel all the time. People go to different places. Any type of thing and I think it's because there's not much to do here once you go through everything here. So people want to see what's around real quick for the weekend to enjoy, where they are, what they're doing, focus. They ain't got to do much homework over the weekend. Oh, yeah, they're out. Pop, gone. Sing. So, for anyone in Miami that's wondering what to expect in college or what they're doing right now, I'm pretty sure colleges in Miami are doing the same thing. I know a lot of things are going on. Art Basel's around the corner. Super Bowl just was down there, so I know a lot of things are being cleaned up, So all I would say for people in Miami is you guys got to keep focusing, keep staying on track of what you're doing, keep going, notice where you are, and elevate. Elevate all the time. Don't ever think that there is a peak, and don't ever think that there is a rest. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop from what you're doing. And that's all. I want to talk to you guys about. I got work this weekend, work this week, and I'm playing and I'm chilling, man. I'm playing up here my life. I'm playing my life right. And I hope everyone down there and up here is doing well, too. Always give me things to talk about up here, man. Ask me questions. I know there's situations in my life, I would love to talk to you guys about, but I feel like I don't want to bombard you guys with a lot of my life unless you guys ask. So I'm out, man. This is Tyrell signing off, man. Team Swag out in the building. You looking up there, ceiling, there's a mission that you still need completing, Hope everybody doing great, doing well. I know I am. And all I wish is peace, love, and positivity to everybody. and happiness.